Hi guys, my name is Christina, aka Sailor Lumos, and I'm coming at you with my first video ever, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you've ever thought to yourself, hey, I want to start collecting Sailor Moon figures, where do I even start? What can I find that's more affordable than some of the higher priced options out there? Well, this is definitely the video for you to check out. I've got some great options for you that are more affordable. They will not break your bank, and they will not sacrifice on the quality either. So if you're interested, please stay tuned, and thank you so much. So I just want to give you guys kind of like an FYI. If I'm talking a little bit quietly, it's because it's very late in my house right now. It's past 3:30 in the morning and my family's sleeping, so I just have to be a little quiet. So I wanted to start off with just the stands themselves because I feel like they're so beautiful that they deserve their own moment. So let's start off with Sailor Jupiter. You can see there's like a filigree-esque design all around the outside. It says Sailor Jupiter and then has her symbol, and it's in her color aesthetic of green. Sailor Venus as well. You can see her symbol, her name, same design on the outside. This one's just in yellow. One thing to note is that for some reason these colors are coming off quite a bit darker than they are in person. In person, you can't really read Sailor Venus's because of how bright, light, and neon that color is, but that's okay. If Sailor Moons will focus, there you go. This one's Sailor Moon. It's a very pretty light pink color, and I love it. Sailor Mars, whose is red but does look a bit more on the orange side in person, which I actually like. I like that the colors don't 100% match their outfits. It's kind of nice to have that difference. And then this one is my favorite, Sailor Mercury. The color of her stand is like this blue, green, like almost like a teal type of color. It's just amazing. And the one thing to note is that around the outsides of these, you can see in that little space right there, each of the other guardian symbols are in there. I think that's such a cool, like, nice little detail. Overall, I do love the color of the stands. I just find Venus's shade a little bit peculiar, but I like them all, and they're all sturdy. Sturdy, sturdy plastic. So we're going to start off with Sailor Mercury in all of her glory. What I found really funny about taking her out of the box is that she was wrapped in bubble wrap and then inside of a plastic bag. And all you could see through the bag was her legs and her boots. Literally all of this was all bubble wrap, and I just found it funny because, you know, she's Sailor Mercury and it made me giggle. So let's see if we can get a close-up for you guys here. There you go. There she is. I really adore her. She may not be my favorite guardian overall, however, there's something about this figure that I particularly love. Now, I'm sure you guys have noticed, she does have a paint defect there. I didn't notice that when originally taking her out of the box. I've had her on her stand for a couple of days and I hadn't noticed it, so it's really not a big deal to me. But yeah, there's her back. Her sailor collar, you know, it has some definition, like it has movement, it's not completely flat. Same thing with her bow. And yeah, I mean, her coloring's just great. There's not like any really variant to her hair. You can see it's all one color, but I don't mind that. What I do like is that, like, at least they put the detail in. Like, you know, so it looks like she has layers. It's very nice. The details on here are great. And minus that problem on her arm with the paint, I don't see anything else, and I just really like how she turned out. Next, we have Sailor Mars, and just like with Sailor Mercury and all of the others, I love how she is made. I love her pose, her coloring. Everything looks wonderful. So yeah, let's give her a little spin. There's some really nice movement in her hair, which is cool. One thing to note is that the bottoms of these are, not all of them, but like this one specifically is sharp. So just keep that in mind. There's her wonderful outfit. And I always like that she had a purple bow. And then let's kind of see if we can zoom in real close and get her face. So yeah, there she is. There is like a little spot on her chest area and her bow that kind of look a little wonky, but I mean overall I don't notice that in person, I just notice it on the camera, so that's not bad at all. She looks amazing. So now I'll show you Venus. I wanted to show you one without having her already be in the stand, just so you can see like what their feet look like. So you can see here it's got pegs on the bottom. You literally just stick them in there and they go in sturdy. You can see nothing bad's going to happen. It's not going to tip over or, you know, fall out, anything like that. So Sailor Venus, I mean, look at her. Can you stand it? She looks amazing. Now I spoke about the movement in Mars's hair prior, but look at the movement in her hair. Are you kidding me? This is gorgeous. And the bow, it's just a lovely red color, and the little details with the lines in it are amazing. She's great. One thing to note is that with Mercury and Mars, they did all come in one piece, where the rest of them don't. So Venus, for example, I actually thought that I got a bad figure because when I put her on her stand, she was like that. I literally did not notice the arm in the bag, and I thought I got a broken figure. So after I freaked out for a couple seconds, I calmed down and then looked in the bag, and I found this. An arm. Hello. Hi. High five. And you know, these are also easy to stick in. You could tell when I put her upside down that it didn't fall out. Everything's very secure. So next we have Sailor Jupiter. I'm not going to take her arms off. However, also to note is that both of her arms do come off. So just keep that in mind when you're opening them. Pose-wise, she is my absolute favorite. I adore this pose. I love the laces on her boots. And what's nice too is that you can see that they're not just painted on, like, you know, there's a texture to them. It's not like the boot is flat and they just painted them on. So I think that that's a really nice detail. Her hair is also like sculpted really cool. Sailor Mercury is interesting because, Sailor Jupiter is interesting because they always do her hair different. Like sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer. This one they went for a longer spiel and longer little hair tendrils in the front. But it's very nice. Just get her little baubles in her hair as well. And yeah, I mean, she's just gorgeous. You can see by her face. And I really, really like her. Last but certainly not least is Sailor Moon, my girl, my favorite guardian. She does come in two pieces as well that aren't attached. However, it's not her arms like you would think. It's actually her hair. You can take her hair out, if I can do this right. And yeah, so when you get her, she comes like that. Like, look at how cute she is. Seriously, can you just imagine that this is what she looked like as a baby? And these are her hair tendrils. And you can see, because of the like little red gems in her hair, that there's no way that you could ever try and put these on like the wrong way. So that's cool. So you just go ahead and fit them in. And just like with the arms and everything, they stay on nice and tight, so no worries there. So let's go ahead and do like a little spin and look at her outfit. She's a little hard to get in one frame. Come on, there you go. So yeah, she looks very, very gorgeous. I think for movement for the outfit itself, hers is the best. Like, you can see her collar and her bow, the way it's swishing, even her skirt. I think movement-wise, she's the best for sure. And the details on her are nice as well. You know, they put the moons on her little boots. It's kind of hard to see with her arms in the way. Let me see if I can get it from an angle. you can kind of see her brooch in there. I mean, it's there for sure. It's just hard to actually see. You've got the moon on her choker, her earrings, her everything. I mean, the details on here are just wonderful. So yeah, that's my girl Sailor Moon. So I wanted to include this little Minako Sailor Venus figure, even though it's not a part of the same collection. This is actually from the Stella Color Collection, and it was purchased at the same time by my boyfriend because he's very sweet. So she comes apart. When you get her, she's like this in the bag, 2 pieces, and she is super adorable. Let me just go ahead and show you her dress by itself real quick. So she's got this beautiful, gorgeous orange dress on. She's holding a little white bouquet with pink ribbon. And this part here is actually translucent. Like, you can shine a light under it. I can't really do that because, unfortunately, I don't have like a flashlight or anything. But she's got a little orange bow in the back. And you can just go ahead and, you know, there's a little hole right there. Just very easily pop her head on. And I'm going to see how close I can get with this focusing. Okay, there you go. Her face is beautiful. I love her little necklace, her little gold earrings. And they don't match, by the way, but mixed metals are in, so you know she's totally a fashionista. And her eyes are just really amazing. I love the coloring. I didn't realize how much I would like this. I saw the box and I was like, what is this? But it's gorgeous. I can't handle it. And then this is my favorite part. She has an orange bow in her hair with a little pink rose, and it's just completely darling. The only thing to note about her is that when she stands up, she tips. Oh, sorry, that was not in focus. When she stands up, she just tips. She either tips over backwards or she'll tip over forwards and then knock everything in front of her over. So generally when I put her somewhere, I just kind of, boop, stand her in front of something. So I just wanted to give you one last look at all these figures in their Guardian glory. So Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Venus and Mini Venus, Sailor Jupiter, and Sailor Moon. Now on to my final thoughts. So, my final thoughts are this. Go buy them. I think that they're amazing. They're absolutely gorgeous, as I'm sure I said probably maybe like 100 times in the video, but I can't say it enough. I mean, the quality is there. The paint job is there. The details are there. And I think for the price point, they are definitely worth it. And I know that I mentioned in my video that they were about $30. I did find them at my local comic book store. But if you don't have like a comic book store in your area, there are various websites you can go online. You can try and find them on eBay, Amazon, or what I would recommend is rightstuffanime.com. I have gotten a lot of things from them. I've gotten all my manga editions from them. I think they're a wonderful company. They package their products fantastically, and they're just really great. I noticed a couple weeks ago they actually had these on sale. I want to say they were like $21.95 each or something like that, but they were even cheaper than I found them for. So I would definitely shop around, see what you can find, look out for the deals, and just definitely get them. I mean, they're gorgeous. Now, what's my favorite? I mean, Sailor Moon's my favorite Guardian, so her figure is always going to be my number one, but I love them all. I mean, I love Jupiter's pose. It's freaking fantastic. Venus's hair and her bow are amazing. Sailor Moon, like, obviously she's gorgeous. I love the movement in her outfit, particularly like in her skirt and in her bow. I'm sure you guys could see it. It was just so pretty. Mercury's face was just painted so wonderfully, and the color of her stand is freaking killer. And I love Mars as well. I have no complaints there. The only thing, which I don't know if you guys noticed, but the close-up of her face, like, I don't know if it's the light purple color of her eyes or not, but she looks evil. Like, go back and look if you didn't notice it. Like, look at her eyebrows. There's something about, like, her eyes where she looks a little evil. Like, you know, but I'm definitely not mad at it. So I would totally recommend these. And thank you guys once again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to let me know which one was your favorite, or what your opinion is on these figures, or maybe what you'd want to see from me in the future, please feel free to go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you do want to also leave a thumbs up, leave a like here. And if you would like to see more from me in the future, please go ahead and make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And thank you once again so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. See ya!